Alright everybody, just giving you a quick update. It's going to be a quick, short, easy video. Um, so Bitcoin Gold will be forking somewhere around July 1st. It will be going to Equihash 144-5. What that means is impact is going to be 2 gig cards will no longer work. Um, Most of the miners out there are not going to work. Um, the other option is even some 3 gig cards, if you're just running with one 3 gig card and you got a monitor attached to it, it may not work because Windows may take up and reserve some of that memory. Um, but in Linux and in simple mining, you won't have any issues if you got one attached to a screen or a monitor. Alright, so I'm going to show you the settings. I already tested this on my test net. I have a server here in the house that's a HP Gen 7, 2 hex core Xeons with 96 gig of RAM. I run a Zcash pool on it for myself, and I have a Bitcoin Gold pool on it. I went ahead and updated it to the new testnet, and then tested my simple mining on it. Um, EWBF miner has already came out with the update to one of its older miners. Reason why it used one of its older miners, version 0.2 is what you're going to have to use. And the reason why is you can't have both, they're not compatible. So 144-5 is not compatible with 200-9. And so he had to strip out 200-9 and to make 144-5 work. I don't know the whole gist of that, but it's on his blog page, which is right here. I will put the link to this. He explains why and everything else and how to set it up for your new algorithm. I highly recommend if you do like Bitcoin Gold or even like money. It's going to be very profitable for those first day or two. They're going to do a Bitcoin Gold announced on their website. They're going to drop the difficulty for the first few days after the hard fork down to 1/100th of its current difficulty rate. So you can make a lot of Bitcoin Gold. Um, they're doing this to remain ASIC resistant, while in the future ASICs may be able to upgrade it hardware wise. They have to physically upgrade the current ASICs. So Bitcoin Gold looked at the new ASIC miner for Equihash. They got several in, they tore them apart, and they found out and they validated that 144-5 Equihash will not work on an ASIC, period, the current hardware. So it would have to be a full hardware upgrade with a lot more memory, and that's a lot more expensive for Bitmain and all of them. So this will work for quite a while. Bitmain's going to have to actually make a much more expensive ASIC with a lot more memory to be able to run it. Alright, so also the wallets, there's a number of wallets that have been updated. You can find that on Bitcoin Gold's website. I'll put a link to that also in the description. And one of the wallets, one I use, Exodus, has already been updated for this, so it's ready. There's a number of them available already. Simple Miner has an update already for EWBF. They've already updated version 0.2 to support this. So let's take a look here in the rig groups. I'll show you what you have to do to get it to work. So Bitcoin Gold Mining Pool Hub 144-5, and let me pull up the miner program for you to take a look at. Alright, so here is what you need. These settings right here. You're going to have to add the algorithm option on the end. Why is my mouse not working? There we go. You're going to have to add this option on the end. Do not use the other version of EWBF. It will not work for this. I tested it. It doesn't work. You will have to use the EWBF version 0.2. I'm hoping other miners, mining programs, scripts will upgrade as well to be able to support Bitcoin Gold. I will have this exact output down in here um, in the description so that you can just copy and paste it into your miner. As for Windows, once again I said, um, you can download EWBF and get it to work in Windows and do it manually that way. But then again, please keep in mind if you have a 3 gig card and you have it connected to your monitor in Windows, um, it may not work. I don't think it will. I didn't test it, but math-wise, Windows reserves a certain amount of that, and you need at least 2.5 gig available. I believe it's not going to work. And I know all the 2 gig cards, like the 562 gigs, the 1052 gigs, they're not going to work. But this is the settings that you'll need. I'll have a description, and I'll have that down in the description for you guys. And then again, here it is. He's got EWBF for being an older mining utility program script, whatever you want to call it. He hadn't came out with any updates for quite a while. He got on top of this, and he wants to fully support the Equihash line that for those that do fork. So he went ahead and got his upgraded. He was one of the first, and I applaud him for that. This is great. Um, like I said, you want to get on to that as soon as it flops over. You're going to make really, really good return. Um, Bitcoin Gold is kind of surprising. For a long time they just kind of followed everyone else and copied everyone else, but they're stepping up and doing this. Um, they've already got their testnet up. I downloaded it off their GitHub myself and installed it, ran it. It runs good, no problems. Um, and as you can see, we scroll up here. Um, Oops, I don't have it on here. Anyway, on Mining Pool Hub, Bitcoin Gold will hard fork at block height 53,000 or 536,200, which will occur around the 1st of July. So you need to keep a watch for that. When it happens, be ready, swap over, and enjoy the profits. Right now, this is my Ethereum Classic pool that I'm mining on. That's another thing. If you see right here, the Intel security patch, they've been charging zero mining pool fee, 0% until the 30th of June. I don't know if you guys kept up with the news on that, but you should have been on here mining. I'm getting much better returns on my Ethereum Classic um, than I was on other pools. So thank you, Mining Pool Hub. That's awesome. And, Bitcoin Gold. Let's go to the website. Do this real quick. So this is where they did the network upgrade in testnet. That was on June 19th. I didn't get around to it until this weekend because I've been busy. But everything's looking good. I really applaud Bitcoin Gold for this. Most of the exchanges are already ready for that. You shouldn't have any coins for Bitcoin Gold sitting on an exchange. I highly recommend before the fork that you get them off the exchange and into one of the approved wallets. I recommend Exodus or Ledger. Those are my two favorite. Or you can just go with the old Bitcoin wallet online. Um, Most of the pools have fallen in line. They are prepared and already ready for it. Mining Pool Hub, I know for sure is. Supernova made a small statement that they would be, but they didn't really go into depths on it as far as Mining Pool Hub and them. So I've set mine up and it's ready for Mining Pool Hub. But once again, like I said, just be ready and ready for it to come. And when it flops over to the hard fork, have this already ready. That way, mine's already set. As you see, I've got it sitting here waiting. Use EWBF version 0.1 and you should be alright. that's about all I've got for this. Like I said, I was going to keep this short and sweet. So everyone have a great day and talk to you later.